Hello and welcome back to another final table commentary. Today we got a 5:30 regular ass tournament from Scoop 2026. We got pads on the final table. We got Lena, Foul First, M Flush, Proud Flop, S Zol, Stone Dream, Adele Shamel, and King to round things out. We got about 13k for the victory. Pads will start things off with the open 2.2 blinds is their size. And thanks to KalipokerTV Poker Replays for the replay. If at any point in time you find yourself not really giving a shit for the commentary, there'll be a link in the description down below to the video. And KalipokerTV, so you can go check out some more poker action in some silence. With that being said, Stone Dream with this Ace King in the big blind, probably going to 3-bet. They choose a smaller sizing, 6 blinds to go. We are recording, everything looks clean, and nice little fold there by Pads. Every once in a while, you can be tempted to 4-bet bluff. Not here, not today. Pads is out of there with the King, Queen, O. Proud Flop with the Ace Jack suited. That looks like a very playable holding. M Flush with 6s. 9 blinds might rip it in here. We got about 2.2 grand. 2200. I don't know why I said 2 point, whatever, 2200 locked up here. M Flush pretty well sticks in most of their stack, about half. Proud Flop, I think we just ISO. They say call, interesting. They're playing off about 25 blinds. There's Stone Dream in the small with a whole bunch of chips. Proud Flop just calls. We get a 9, 8, 7 flop. It's a straight draw, 2 overs, backdoor flush draw. Proud Flop is going to get it in with about 47%, picks up the flush draw, and makes a flush on the river. And Flush's 6s do not hold up. They're out of here in 9th place. Proud Flop picks up a few pennies, and they are in a very comfy 2nd place, actually. Coming in with the open with a Queen 9 suited. Could face a 3-bet by Stone Dream's Ace 2 suited, and we got 8s in the big blind for King. Lots going on here. There's that very small 3-bet. You love to see it. If I'm King, I'm not too afraid, although there is a few shorties. Got 3 players under about 7.5 blinds. We might be tempted to fold those 8s, and we are. Let's see how much money we can make if we jump from 8 to 5th. We make 2,500 or something. I don't know. King says we're gonna fold the 8s. Proud Flop with the Queen 9 suited is also gonna get out of there. Stone Dream with the 3-bet bluff gets through. Pre-foul first. Ace 5 suited under the gun +1, 7.5 blinds, rips it on in. Stone Dream with the pocket pair of 2s finds the fold, and I think this one just gets through pre-flop. Things finally start to slow down. I was looking through all the KalipokerTV poker replays. Lena makes a whole fuck ton of final tables in this Scoop series, so I'm excited to go through all those, or most of them anyways, but it'll be a good opportunity to learn a lot of shit from one of the best. Queen Jack, 2nd place position, Proud Flop, under the gun +1, 8-handed. I think we come in for the open. Adele Shamel with a shield, 10-9 is going to get out of there. 10-9 suited for King on the button is always interesting, but I think we just have to fold playing 17 blinds in this situation. And then Lena with 10-2 in the big. This is going to just get through pre-flop. King 4 is a afterthought as well. Blinds do go up. Jack 8 suited in the muck. We got a couple 10s for King. Ace 7 suited is pretty. I don't know if we're going to come in for a 3-bet bluff if King elects to come in for the min raise. Ace 9 for Lena. A very aggressive player. You could always see it, but King just rips in about half their stack. And this will get through pre, I do believe. Unless Lena says, I want to take this spot here. Ace 9-0. We're flipping a lot. There is some worse suited Ace X that's going to just do that in King shoe. So Ace 9 every once in a while is ahead there. But Lena says, probably not in this situation. Again, we've got those 3 shorties. Adele Shamel, Queen 10 offsuit. 3.5 blinds is thinking about ripping it in. Do they get it through? Like King 10 for Lena dominates, but you don't really want to call on the button here if it gets to you with somebody jamming 3.5 blinds. Anyways, Adele folds. Folds to Lena. King 10-0. They come in for the open. If Proud Flop 3 bets, that'd be really, really cool, but King 7 off is not necessarily the hand you want to do it with. You don't really want to call, though. It's almost on the cusp of becoming a 3-bet bluffing hand. we do just find the call and very interesting. Queen, Jack 7 flop, all spades. Lena with the open ender, the flush draw. Pair of sevens for proud flop is just gonna get out of there. Couple of fours for pads. That's a very cool hand here. Interesting little situation. S Zol is pretty well all in the big blind. Pads just folds. Ace queen for Lena opens it up. Yeah, Jack 4 suited. I think we're calling. Does proud flop call in the small? No way we 3-bet here. That's not necessary. Proud flop calls. I think S Zol just has to call here and hope for the best. King high flop, proud flop. Flop and proud? What a stupid fucking idiotic comment. Lena goes for this very small bet here, 1.5 blinds, into a 0.2 blind side pot. Top pair calls, 6 on the turn. S Zol does pick up a straight draw to the 5. Would be kind of funny to see. No, we get the E to diamonds. Proud flop can go for some value here if they want to. The flush gets there. You could just check call as well. Proud flop says, I'm going to check call. It goes check, check. And proud flop does take down a nice little pot there. About 10 blinds. Pretty important right now. We lose another body as Zol gets about $2,700 for their efforts. Now everybody's got $3,400 locked up. Ace queen for Stone Dream. Looks like an all-in from the small, and they will maybe just take it down pre. 3-7-0 is a pretty shit hand. We got 2 point some blinds. Foul first has about 6, a little bit less than that. We could just hope to ladder or something. I don't know, man. 7-3 off is a pretty garbage holding. Yeah, 7-3 does hit the muck and Stone Dream takes down the blinds and antes. How exciting. Unfortunately, we haven't heard too much from pads, but in this sort of these sort of stacks on the final table here, it's not surprising that you're not going to hear too much from players that don't pick up any holding. Stone Dream is going to rip in the Queen Jack O from the button, effective for about 15 blinds, and takes it down pre. Da-do-do-do. What else is going on? Ace 9 for king. Ace 9 for king. Adele Chamel with the Jack 4 suited. 1.5 blinds. We're just going to fold on the button. 6-2 for pads. Easy fold in the big. Yeah, we're moving on along. Don't know why we're taking so long. What's going on here? Ace 2 for Adele. Stone Dream might open up Queen 7 suited. It is kind of appealing. Oh, they open rip. I kind of like it. 16 blinds for king. That's the effective stack. Ace 2 is going to call here. We're heads up, the slight favorite. Oh, but the queen on the flop. We need an ace or 2 dealer. Not today. Adele Chamel's Gonzo Alonso. What are we down to? 6 players now? Ace king suited for proud flop. Not much behind. We'll get an open and a bunch of folding. Yes, we will. Man, I sure hope this sound and everything checks out here. I did not test a damn thing. Anywho, that ace king gets through pre. A king and a 10 for foul first. We'll probably rip it in from the small for about 4 blinds. I don't know if Lena opens up 8-10 off 13.5. Not here, not today, no siree. Proud flop with the 5-4 suited, a hand that could have fair equity for 3 more blinds. Do we really want to call? Proud flop says yes siree. We flop a pair, king 10 or jack dealer. Foul first is gone. Foul first is gone. We're down to 5. We've got about 5,400 locked up. About 9 cents away from 5,400. Pad says GG. 10-2 suited, we rip it in. Ace queen, easy call here. 10's spade dealer. Spade one time. No, a 10 on the river. That's actually a really big pot. 32 blinds for king. Stone Dream gets a couple jacks on the button, but they're just going to get a raise through pre-flop. That's it. Ooh, that was a big pot. Look at this now. We got Stone Dream, 39 blinds. Proud flop, 39. king with 31. Then we got two shorties. Pads off about 12 blinds. Lena 13. Jack 2. Why is pads taking so long? Blinds go up. So it's a good thing he shouted out all their blinds. Or their stack sizes, because they just changed. What a waste of time. Anyways, 10-9. Stone Dream will open it up surely. Come on, open it up. Oh, they're just going for the open rips. Interesting. Ace-6 for Lena. Yeah, I don't even know if we can play this. Ace-6 hits the muck. Jack-4, we can get out of there. 9-8 for Lena in the small. Do we limp? Do we open rip? What the hell do we do here, Lena? 10 blinds effective. We're in second last place. We really don't want to limp fold, I don't think. We don't want to lose like half a blind just for no reason. Lena says, "You're wrong, Brendan." It's like, fair enough. That's why I'm here. I'm here to learn. Proud flop it to Jack 5 in the big blind. We don't... Do we raise here? No, we're just going to go to the flop. Interesting. 10-6-4 is the board. 2 is the turn. As the flop goes check, check. Lena with the straight draw to the 7. Proud flops Jack high is best. Also has a straight draw to the 3. They bet on the turn. And they take the little pot down. Queen 9 suited. If I'm pads, I just rip it in here. Easy peasy. Nothing really behind. Stone Dream with the king 7 in the big blind. Easy fold. Pads does get it through. Doobity-doo. We got an ace-6 in the big blind. Queen Jack suited. Pads will take another spot. Ace-6 is not an easy call there. Don't know why we'd find it even. King quickly folds. We got 8s for Lena. They rip it in. Ace-Jack suited for Stone Dream. Pretty. Let's get this in here. I'm looking for aces and jacks. Stone Dream just presses call. Just in case there's a monster behind. We need that ace-jack or 10, and we find it. But an 8 on the river. Lena somehow finds a 2 out, or... Lena gets there. Stone Dream, that big-ass stack, is now in second place. Got a little break. I'll just quickly skip through this little shit. Shall we place as pads the shortest stack? Was very little say in the matter. Oops. Press play, you stupid idiot. Anyways, Queen 8 suited for Stone Dream. Nobody's answering pads. The disrespect. Stone Dream opens it up. Jack 5 suited in the big blind. Lena's got a little bit of playability. I don't know if we want to see a flop in this instance, though. Stacks are pretty even. Lena 3 bets, yo. What the hell is this? If I'm Stone Dream, I'm just folding. Yeah, there's no way we're continuing here. What a little 3-bet by Lena. Says I've been pretty quiet on the final table here, and Stone Dream's just been opening. They come in for a very wide 3-bet with Jack 5 suited. It works out beautifully. It was very small too. It was only 5.5 blinds. Out of position, no less. Holy shit. And pad, sorry, will take a spot with the 7 and the 7. Rip it in and take it down pre. Whoa ho ho. So Lena, King, and Stone Dream are pretty well even. Then we got a big stack and a small stack. Jack 10. Interesting to see how we go about this. We could come in for a small raise. Oh, we just open rip. I was also going to say we could limp it in. Stone Dream says, oh, we could just rip it and take it down pretty. Proud flop with the king and the queen. Like, we're playing 24 blinds effective. What do we do here? Proud flop. Proud flop rips it in. And of course they take it down pre. Holy shit, dudes. We're seeing a lot of that. King 5 suited for king. Surely we open. Not too much behind. Jack 10 in the small. Not a very playable holding. Nor the situation or anything. Lena with some shit. They throw that away. King's open gets through pretty, and not much doing here. Lena might just fold the small, and Proud Flop gets a walk. Alrighty, Roo. Ace Queen in the big blind. Pads is going to rip it in with the Queen 10 suited, I do believe. Yes, they are, and Stone Dream's looking pretty good here. We're sweating 10s and diamonds. Hopefully Pat finds a way to get there. 30% dealer. We need some diamonds. No, just a 10. Not today. An ace on the river to rub it on in. Stone Dream knocks out pads, and they are back in a very comfy situation. Technically in first place. King says GG. Pads gets about 5,400 again. We got 6,700 locked up now. Interesting. And is that a little 3-bet there by Proudflop? Taking it down pretty. Ace 4 for Stone Dream. I'll open it up. King with that Queen 10 suited. You see, I hate this situation. Oh, we face a jam. I was gonna say, if we face the min raise, I kind of feel like a 3-bet should come in, but yeah, I always pussy out. And you can't really just fold, and then sometimes you click the call button, and then you're like, whoa, I didn't want to really just call from the small here with the Queen 10 suited. So I was kind of interested to see what King did there, but Stone Dream just ripped it in from the button, so we didn't get to learn at all. Anyways, Proudflop gonna limp it on in, flopping a pair of 9. Stone Dream with the straight draw to the 10. Little diamond on the turn. Proudflop with the flush draw. That don't matter too much, no. They bet 1 blind. Stone Dream is in an interesting little spot here. Sometimes you like a hero call. 6 on the river. If Proudflop bets again, do we look him up here with Queen High? Proudflop bets 3 blinds and a 4.5. Oh, Queen High does just hit the mark. Sometimes I get a little too curious. Not much doing here. Queen 9, Stone Dream will probably raise. They've been doing a lot of jamming. I don't know if we jam this one though. Personally, I wouldn't jam this. I'd just play raise small. 2.7 blinds. Stone Dream says we're gonna rip it in and take it down pre-flop. Lena gets a walk. Blinds go up. Da-do-do-do. Jack 10 will open. We got Ace King suited for King. Do we 3-bet small? That'd be nice. Well, 4.5 blinds or something. 5 blinds is the size. Lena with Queen Jack suited. Can't really play this one, no. Gets out of there from the small blind, and Stone Dream probably just folds that Jack 10. Do-do-do-do. Proudflop, Queen 7-0. Oh, there's that big raise. 3.5 blinds takes it down pretty. King 7 suited. Lena opens it up off the short stack onto the gun. 4-handed. Takes 1 down. Ace 2. Stone Dream might rip it in. Take it down pretty. We sure are taking long with some of these decisions, and I don't know why. 8-7 suited looks like an open, and 7-6 defends the big blind with a call, and we're off to a flop. Queen 7-3, both players with that middle pair. We'll see a small bet and a call. Does Stone Dream ever go big here on this flop? There's quite a few straight draws and some flush draws out there. Flop goes check check somehow. King of spades on the turn completes the flush. I did not expect that flop. Action not at all. 5 blinds in the middle. Do we bet small here? That doesn't make any sense. Jack of spades on the river. This goes check check. Are we? Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are chopping the pot. Huh. Right? Did I do my math right? I sure did. I can count to 5. 10-4, Proudflop. Sometimes I like a big raise from the small here. They go for a limp with the 10-4. Stone Dream forced to see a flop with 2-6 suited. Had an ace 10-7 flop. Proudflop checks over middle pair. Flop goes check check. Queen on the turn. Stone Dream with no equity says I'm not falling for your trap here, but I know you got a pair of 10s. Just waiting to call me. 9 of spades on the river. Proudflop bets 1 blind and takes a little pot down. I see a couple of 7s. Stone Dream with ace 8. Not really a 3-betting hand, but kind of the situation. You know, there is... Nah, I'm not going to get into it. Ace 10 for Brad flop. They open it up. 6-7 suited just folds the button there for king. Interesting. Probably should have opened that one up as jack 3 suited for Lena will raise and take it down pre from the small. Proud flop with an ace and a 10. Well, surely we raise here 3 blinds as the size. Stone Dream with an ace and a 7 in the big. Just thinking about a 3-bet. Right? Do we call? I like a call. Did we just fold ace 7 in the big blind? Facing a 3 blind raise from proud flop. In the small blind, that is. Holy wee-wah, Stone Dream escapes all danger there. Like, we could have just called soft flop. Who knows what would have happened after that point. Stone Dream here with a queen and a 2. Looks like they raise from the small pre-flop. King 8 defends the big and flop stop pair. Bets real big and takes the pot down. Nice little one there for king. Up to about 19 blinds. Staying alive. King Jack for Stone Dream. Do we ever come in for the min raise? No, we do not. We jam and take it down pre-flop. Jack 2 for Lena. I'm not going to play this one. It is not suited at all, no. It is just a jack and a 2. But there's another jack and a 2. It's hearts. And Lena says I'm going to fold on the button. King 8 raises the 3 blinds and takes it down pre for proud flop. And they're quietly building a big stack. 44 blinds for proud flop. Establishing that first place and then some. Queen 6 for Stone Dream. Raises it to 2.8 blinds and takes it down pre. Ooh, ace queen, not much behind. We are going to come in for the min raise, surely. This is too good of a hand just to rip it in pre-flop. King will fold, and I don't even know if Lena defends 5-2 suited, although we could. We very well could. We're in last place. Lena says, no, we cannot. We cannot defend there, and ace jack suited for proud flop should just get a walk here, and we're moving on along. Ooh, ace king for Lena. Rips it in for 9 blinds. I usually just rip it in here too, but when I looked at it for half a second, I thought, should we ever min raise ace king there? Then I had flashbacks to all the time that I min raise the ace king there off 9 blinds, and it always goes wrong. 5-5 for proud flop, ripping it in. Ace queen suited for Stone Dream just has to get this in here. This is way too strong of a hand to fold. We are having a huge flip for about 50 blinds. King jack in the big is just gonna have to fold. No way we can fold the ace queen suited here. This is just too damn important. There's so many pairs that do this, but there's also so much raggedy ace that rips this in here. You know, we saw some king queen jams for like 25 blinds. Yeah, like you just gotta get in the ace queen suited. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Get it in. There we go. 26 blinds. 53 blind flop queen on the first little 3 cards there. No 5 for proud flop. That's a big one there for Stone Dream. Oh, aces for proud flop. Like no action behind. Maybe a call in the big with the 7-3 suited. Proud flop says, what the fuck is this about, Poker Stars? You just boned me there with that big flop or flip, and then now you're gonna give me the old pocket rockets, and we take it down pre. Deuce deuce, Lena will rip it in and take it down pre. Jack 8, proud flop says no, I can't do nothing. Stone Dream with all those chips once again. About 47 blinds. They jam queen 5-0, take it down pre. Proud flop in second place with under 16 blinds. Jack 5 suited rips it in pre. Ace 5 suited has to fold. Ace queen in the big. Gets a walk. I think ace jack suited for proud flop got a walk earlier. That's a damn shame. Ace 10, Lena will rip it in and take it down pre. Not too much going on here. We're just waiting for a few players to get it all in. Jack 7 suited folds the button there. Ace 10 rips, takes it down pre for the big stack. 6,700 locked up, 5-9 suited rips. If I'm lame, I call Ace 6 suited here. Oh, Stone Dream takes one off. We're gonna have a flip threes for King. Ace 6 looking for that Ace 6 or King. Not here, not today. Lena's at in 4th place, and King has a 20 blind, sitting in 2nd place now. King throws out the GG, 8,500 locked up. Stone Dream with the 7 and the 4. Like, I just like a big raise here, like 2.7 blinds. Yeah, there we go. That makes sense. 2.8 is Stone Dream sizing, and they take it down pre. King, King for the big stack. Gonna raise and take a pot down pre. Nothing doing there. And Stone Dream gets a walk, so things are just swiftly making their way towards the end here. Stone Dream, though, might double up King. We're looking for an 8. I think we just jam this Ace 8. We get a quick call by the Ace Jack suited. Open-ended straight draw, 10 or 5. Not here, not today. King actually holds there, 36 blinds pretty well. King Jack rips into Ace Jack. Did we just even up the stacks? Ace Jack, proud flop, holds on the turn with that ace. Locks it up 100%. Now 26 blinds for proud flop. And although King just doubled up proud flop, they still got 22 blinds. That's plenty to play with. Ace King, another monster. Proud flop gets no action once again. And we got a bunch of 2s. Everybody's got a 2, and proud flop gets a walk. Oh, look at all those 5s and a king and a queen. King will rip it in, and the other 2 fold. 6-6 for deuces. Oh, Stone Dream can play some trappity. No, they just rip it in, take it down pretty. There's a way to get those under pairs to rip it in over your 6s. I don't know if it always works out. Can you like limp it in? No. It's 3 blind raise and whatever. There's a way to get it to happen. Sometimes it doesn't work out, obviously. 6-9 got a walk. That's kind of cool. Stone Dream, 37 blinds, hanging on out. How do you proceed? 2.8 blinds. Queen 3 can't do jack shit there. Jack 8, proud flop keeps getting these walks, which is bad news for King, obviously. King keeps getting closer to proud flop, and then proud flop gets a couple walks, and then they reestablish that 2nd place position. 2-5 comes in for the raise facing the Limpski. Proud flop can go for a 3-bet. Obviously we can call. We cannot fold facing this one. I like the 3-bet option. About 7.5 blinds takes it down pre. Ace King for Stone Dream. 2.8 blinds is your size. Click the button. No action, of course. Ace King just takes it down pre. We got 8-8 for proud flop facing a limp. Some players check. I like a 3-blind raise. Just raise it to 3 blinds. Ooh, we even go 2 blinds. We get a call by the 5-7 suited, which flops bottom pair and the flush draw to boot. Proud flop goes for a very small bet, about a quarter pot. Oh, bottom pair and the flush draw. Check raises, and King will take down a pot there. That was actually a nice little scoop there with the under pair. 2 of the 8s, of course. Ace 6 will raise facing a limp in the big blind for Stone Dream and take it down pre. 8 deuce. Some players can get away with raises here. Stone Dream says, I am not too interested in that sort of play right now. 9-6 suited comes in for a small raise. It's like 2.66 blinds or something silly. Interesting sizing from the small there from King. Proud flop limps in the Ace 10 here. 8-3. Oh, another hand where sometimes we just raise it on up, try to get them off the pot pre. Proud flop will rip it in as a 3-bet and take her on down. Jack 6 suited for Stone Dream. I like your small raise size. They just rip it in. I don't like the jams, to be honest, but like some players prefer that way. I just like the smaller sizing. Just go for your 2.8 blind size. Do it a whole bunch. See what happens. This King takes a pot down there with the open-ended straight draw, and I think a flush draw was in there too. I don't know what proud flop had though. Anyways, ace 9 limps it in, 10-4 checks it back. We get an ace queen 4 flop. That's top pair versus bottom pair. One blind bet out of position with the top pair. Got a call 8 on the turn. Stone Dream. It's hard to pick up equity, but like no straight draw here. No 2 pairs, no 3 of a kind. We're gonna fold facing the big bet, I do believe. Proud flop takes one down there. Blinds go up. And stacks have pretty well evened out here. 26 blinds for the big one. King 8 suited. Don't just jam, dude. I like the smaller races there. Let's play some poker. Like, if we jam here, we're just fucked. There's the unfortunate happening. Stone Dream needs a jack. Ace high board. We need a lot more than just a jack now. We are not going to find it. And Stone Dream is down to 9 1/4 blinds. We could have just min raised there. Folded to some 3 bets or whatever. Queen 5 will rip it in. And now Stone Dream is the shorty. Proud flop is being the bully to the shorty. Anyways, Queen 4. Don't rip it in, dude. Now you just fold. Ace 3 gets a walk. Now look at King. They've got about 40 blinds here. They're going to go for a big 3.16 blind size. Shout out to Stone Cold Steve Austin. Isn't that his? Anyways, we got 3 of a kind there for Proud Flop, who rips in Jack 4 suited. Stone Dream calls with the King and the Queen. Sees the bad news on the flop there. We got a couple of 3s and 9s, dude. Look at how many 3s and 9s we've got. Queen. That's not a queen. That's an 8-4-2. Oh boy. 8-4-2. Proud flop bets and takes one down in position. Queen 3 suited. We come in for the min raise. Ace 7 calls the big. Oh, look at this one. We got top pair versus middle pair and the flush draw and the backdoor straight draw. And there's Queen 3 makes 2 pairs on the turn. What do you know? We bet 4 blinds, and I think Proud Flop is a little fucked here. This is heads up poker. It's another 3 on the river. Yeah, we're playing 2 pairs for the queen kicker, so we chop with so much. Our opponent has a boat. We go for a 12 blind bet and a quick call. Proud Flop sees the bad news. They're down to about 10 blinds, and King is running away with this one here. Pair of 7s checks back the flop. No equity for King. 6 high shows it down, and the pair of 7s scoops 2 blinds. 5-5 versus King 7 suited. We get this in pre as a flip pretty well. We're looking for that King or 7 still dealer. There it is. There it is. 22 blinds for Proud Flop. Not out of the game yet. No siree. Got about a 3K heads up battle. A little bit less than that. The scoop title on the line. Top pair goes for an overbet on the turn there. On the position. Interesting. So we got that little straight draw for King, which bangs off on the turn. They overbet. 2 pairs calls. If I'm King, I just jam and we get called. Proud Flop sees the bad news with the 2 pairs. The straight takes down the pot. Ooh, and the whole tournament. Nice little game there by King. Let's see where they started that bad boy off at. Because obviously Stone Dream had a whole bunch of chips. King sitting here with 19 blinds, looking over at Pads and Lena. You know, you got all these other players. Proud Flop, Stone Dream with that monster stack. And King somehow managed to find a way to get the job done. Not an unfamiliar name, just very good showing from him. Anyways, I suppose that's the end of the show. So if you made it all the way through, thanks for checking this bullshit out. Hopefully we'll see you in another commentary. And until then, adios amigos.